we come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former national champion and National Player of the Year. What a run for Jay Williams.
If you want to tell the fans more about my accolades, I'm not going to stop you, but I think the attention should be focused on the game this evening. Let's pay attention to the court.
Jay, these 10 players on the court are ready to go, and so are we. And Cousins throwing it down.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Lakers at the controls right now. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
It's James. LeBron James. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
To Paul George. Won't go.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. LeBron into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Good look that time, but off the mark. Davis to Cousins. Deep right corner. Davis to James. LeBron James. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Fires the three. Cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Shot from the lane won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Subbing in for the Lakers, number 7.
Leonard. That's good D. Shot no good. To Beverly. Williams to Beverly. Baseline drive, the shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Danny Green, the pass taken away by the Clippers. Patrick Beverly, 2 of 4 now.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. 1 bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
It goes down.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
The okey-doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Leonard. Nice pass to get things going.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Beverly. Kyle Kuzma pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Backcourt. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 22, Maurice Harkless. Into the game for the Los Angeles Lakers. Number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
LeBron James. He's now 5 for 6.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
You'll get it down low to Harold.
I agree, I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
The first quarter's complete. The Lakers have the lead. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast, and the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. Cashes in for 2.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Got it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Beverly. He shoots. Oh, off the mark to Williams. Leonard to Beverly. Hat-trick Beverly. 3 for 6 now.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
And the nice finish at the rim.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
To Leonard. No, I missed a short one there. To James. And stuffs it home. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
For 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
4-3. That no good. Off the mark. To Leonard. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. To James. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Paul George to Leonard. Fires the three, and Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
James goes to the left side. To James. Kuzma to Bradley. Here's a chance from long range, and Avery Bradley good there on the quick release.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Paul George. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
And draws the foul.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. To George. Williams. To Leonard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Cousins. Avery Bradley. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
It's a big finish.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Paul George. Paul George. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
He connects at all the time in the world. Too easy. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Kyle Kuzma has the basketball. Has a chance, and the denial.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Had a chance, but it's no good. Paul George swats it. Can't miss those. Deep 3 at the buzzer. We've reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. George. Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. 3 for 3. Nice. LeBron with it up top. His guys now down by a point. And counted at the rim.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Kawhi Leonard. Add 2 points to the board.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
To Kyle Kuzma. To Davis. Kuzma. And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
And the Clippers have the rebound. To George. To Beverly. Hat-trick Beverly. 4 out of 7.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard to Paul George. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
James into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Anthony Davis, tough matchup against George. To Cousins. Doesn't have the touch, no good. Leonard to Beverly.
Hey, kick me the ball.
Leonard to Beverly. And too much contact.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 5, stepping in for the Lakers. Number 14,
Leonard to Harkless. Paul George fires. That is great vision to set it up. DeMarcus Cousins with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Anthony Davis looking good. 4 for 5.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
To George. Beyond the arc for 3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
From long range, Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Bradley, the pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Anthony Davis makes it look easy as he hits the 3.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition 3s.
Knocked loose. Harkless. To Leonard. Beverly. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
here's an announcement for parents in the crowd. Have you considered enrolling your son or daughter in one of our summer basketball camps? Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. And the finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
James. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your pass.
Could not throw it down. Down for McGee. To Caldwell-Pope. Trying to cash in. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
And he connects on the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. James misfires. It's no good. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Clippers are out in front. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
Bradley to Danny Green. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Passed it off. Leonard trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Caldwell-Pope to Bradley. Stuffs it down with authority.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Off the assist.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
I got it. Here we go.
Kawhi Leonard in a matchup with Boogie. Deep left corner. George. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Danny Green to Cousins. No good. Strong finish for Paul George.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Bradley to Caldwell-Pope. Oh, emphatic slam.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Won't go down. From the painted area, won't go down. To Paul George. Throws it down. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the player's left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it, he has his team's attention.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Knocked loose. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. So it stays with the LA Lakers. James. Clippers have got it. Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Leonard to George. Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. Works it to Williams. Leonard to Williams. Leonard. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green, so it'll stay with the LA Clippers. George. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Davis. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Leonard. It's good.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
At long last, he missed his first 5 attempts from beyond the arc, but he gets that one to go.
Welcome to psychological warfare, provided he's not taking bad shots. But if I were the defense, I would let him keep shooting it. Make him think about it a little bit more.
Oh, Anthony Davis, not sure why he was left so wide open.
This game comes down to micro adjustments. Either mismatches, ball screens, slipping action on those ball screens, quick fades to threes. It just seems like you're actually finding your rhythm offensively.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. James. To Davis. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? George. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Fires the 3, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire